I want my MTV.
I want my MTV.
Hi, I'm Ronnie Barnett.
And I'm Steve Schnee. Welcome to Ronnie Barnett's Boom Boom Room.
He's lean and lanky and he knows how to zoom. Check out Ronnie Barnett's Boom Boom Room.
Moving on here. I'm going to show this item because I've always loved this item and I've had it for 30 years. But recently the company has made them for commercial sale, though I think they're already sold out. So I just want to show this. I've always had it, just one. This is a Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Wow.
Vans shoe, okay? And it's just one. I think, I don't know, maybe they made them, maybe they did sell them briefly back in the day, but I've always thought of it as a promo item. But recently they did do a run of them that people could buy, and I looked, and they were faithful to this original shoe, like with the way they did the logo and stuff. But Fast Times, I mean, what is there to say? One of my favorite movies. Seen it a million times. Could probably recite the whole thing to you right now. But yeah, I've always just had the shoe just kind of sitting around.
So at this, you never had a pair of shoes. It's always been the one.
No. And I bought it from a box of promo stuff. So I don't know.
Okay. Yeah.
I guess there's research I could do to kind of figure it out, but I've never done that.
Why research? Just enjoy it.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I've done all these years. Just had it, and
yeah,
Fast Times. I don't usually tie my own experience into the Boom Boom Room, but Fast Times at Ridgemont High, directed by Amy Heckerling, who went on to direct a little movie called Clueless. And Amy got in touch with us to cover Kids in America, which earned us a platinum record. So thank you, Amy Heckerling. Always wanted to work with you. All right, going to an old item here, and this is a razor blade necklace for the Earl Slick.
Oh, wow.
The Earl Slick band, which is called Razor Sharp, the album. And look, it's not a real, don't worry, it's dull. These are smooth surfaces. I'm scared to death of razor blades like this.
I know.
So I would not be able to hold it. Earl Slick, people know him from the David Bowie band on occasion. He was the guitar player during the big Let's Dance years. But
and nerds like me know him from Phantom Rocker and Slick.
Oh yeah, exactly. Sorry, I should have mentioned that. Exactly. 2 records with Phantom Rocker and Slick. That was after his David Bowie years.
Yeah. First album I really like a lot. Came out on Rock Candy. Was reissued.
Yeah, I was going to say, and the first album, much better album cover than the second one.
Yes. Yeah.
Much better. And it's probably a much better record too. Or I'm judging it by its cover. All right. You're going to like this one. Even if no one else does. But I do this show for you, Steve. This is a Debby Boone, You Light Up My Life nightlight.
Wow.
So it's small, as you can see, but
does it work still?
It does work. It does work.
Wow.
It's dim. I haven't plugged in a couple of years, but I have in the past. And there's some things, you use, like I have and I'll show it. One day I'm going to do an episode where I walk around the room and show you things that are fixed. But I've used for years a ELO, do it with the lights on switch plate or whatever you call them for the light switch.
Yeah.
And over time, all the writing is kind of worn off for the most part. I feel really bad about you. Yeah, I didn't know I was going to do that, or I wouldn't have done it. But
yeah.
As I look at it, it makes me sad. I'm sorry, ELO. Do it with the lights on switch. Anyway, Debby Boone. What can you say? She had that hit. She made several records. Daughter of Pat Boone, but that song was inescapable when me and you were kids.
Yeah,
and I hated it then. I didn't like it then, but I like it now.
I would not have expected to see any type of promo items for Debby Boone. No, I mean, I'm not trying to be sarcastic. I mean, it's just you don't expect. But then again, that was geared. They were going to push that as a pop hit, as opposed to, which is what it became. Her Christian albums or her adult contemporary leaning releases, which I guess that was too. That's not the type of audience that they create promo items for.
No, you bring up a good point. Like, yeah, there isn't a lot of, there's no Morris Albert promo item to my knowledge.
I mean, when's the last time you saw like a Bobby Goldsboro flashlight?
Yeah, no, exactly. I mean, they make like promo buttons for that kind of stuff. But yeah, things like that. By the way, I love Bobby Goldsboro. I would love for that item to exist. Oh. I have a framed promo poster of Bobby Goldsboro in the other room.
Do you?
I didn't like him growing up, but I do appreciate him as an adult, and he's a really good songwriter. He wrote a lot of songs. Which,
he's like another one of those guys like Nilsson. Whereas, what's the first song people think of when they think of Bobby Goldsboro? Honey.
Yeah.
And he didn't write it. Right.
That which is probably why people don't think of him as a songwriter. But
yeah, exactly.
Really good songwriter. In fact, I have a lot of his albums, but there's a lot that I don't, and I have a list on my phone just to remind me which ones I have whenever I find any Bobby Goldsboro records out in the wild, which are always cheap. I'll keep it going here while you walk away. I can handle this. Oh, nice. I like that you had that. You knew where it was.
All the stuff that's on the ground here, it's all alphabetized. It's just stuff that won't fit on the shelves.
I see.
Yeah.
Impressive. All right, Steve, let's see. Okay, I have shown another item by this band, but this is my hometown heroes, ZZ Top. This is a ZZ Top keychain, like as immortalized in the videos from the Eliminator era.
Yes.
And possibly the next record too, I can't remember, but yeah, this is the keychain where they would throw the keys to the girls. Notice ZZ Top was never in the same scene as the girls.
Yeah.
They're always just kind of playing off to the side or like on the side of the road doing their motions or whatever. But for those of us who grew up in the MTV era, this item is iconic. Am I right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. And I love ZZ Top. I've loved them since I was 11. And I'm from Houston, and I have many stories about them. Their manager, Bill Ham, used to go to the dentist where my mother worked, and he gave her a big package of ZZ Top stuff that my mom gave me as a child. And one of my first jobs out of high school was valet parking cars at a high-end Mexican restaurant, and Billy Gibbons was a regular. And so I would park his car, which is generally a white Mercedes with a white steering wheel. And I wish I could tell you he threw me the keys with his keychain like in the video. He did not, but he's a very cool guy and a very good tipper.
And that's it for this episode of Ronnie Barnett's Boom Boom Room. Ronnie would like to thank all of you right now, wouldn't you, Ronnie?
I guess, yeah. Thanks.
We'll see you next time on Ronnie Barnett's Boom Boom Room. Jazz hands.
He's lean and lanky and he knows how to zoom. Check out Ronnie Barnett's Boom Boom